Hi, my name is Angel Parker. I'm a graduate of 1999 and currently I am working on The Rookie and All-American Season 8. Well, go for it. Go for it. That is my main advice, is if you want to do it, go for it with everything you've got, because you don't want to regret not going for it. And it's a challenging career, it's a challenging life, but it's also so rewarding. And if you got a big dream and you got big talent and you got a little chutzpah, you should use it to follow your dreams. So my advice is to go for it. I use everything that I learned from the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. It is such a comprehensive education where you learn all different styles. It's not just one style of acting, and you kind of learn how to put together your own. You take a little bit from this, a little bit from that, a little bit from that. They work in different ways. There's times that I'm working and I'm wearing a costume, or I'm working and I need more physicality and all of these things, or I need to use my voice in a bigger way, especially in theater versus TV versus voiceover versus commercials, where you need to be a bit more playful at times, have more imagination. The Academy really prepared me for how many different types of things you do as a working actor. I think the training here is so unique because it's not just one style of acting. You learn it all. You read all of the books, you learn all of the techniques, you try it in different ways, you have fun, you play. And so that is one of those things that is unique. It's not, this is the type of actor that comes out of our school. It is, you are a fully fledged actor, you are yourself, and you have all this knowledge to pull from and all this community to pull from, and then you go. Because so many times you have to find it yourself. And when you have all these tools in your toolbox, you can really, really create something special and feel confident knowing that you can handle it. Confidence is key. And when you have a good education and good knowledge and a good support system, you really can conquer the world, meaning the industry. I think that training is incredibly important, because when they say you fall back on the level of your training, like it's a saying that says what you know at the baseline is you'll fall back to it. When everything's going wrong, when you're nervous, when it's the end of the day, they're losing their light, you can take a deep breath and just say, well, I know what I'm doing. I'm prepared for this. Training gives you confidence because you know what you're doing. It doesn't always feel that way. You don't always feel like you know what you're doing in life or in acting. And it is nice to say, well, this school prepared me. They gave me a little piece of paper at the end and said, I am an actor. I'm a part of the Actors Society. I'm a graduate of AADA, and I have learned something. There's a lot of times that you just take a deep breath before you walk on stage, before you hit your mark, that you're just like, wait, I know what I'm doing. AADA prepared me for this industry by giving me such a toolbox of training that I feel that I can do anything. The foundation AADA gave me as an actor is a support system and a knowledge of how to use my vessel, me, and how to use my voice, my posture, my strength, my knowledge, how to prepare, how to learn an accent, how to do all of the things that you think you may not ever use, and then sure enough, there's fencing in Wednesday, the TV show. Not that I'm on that show, but you never know what you'll need to know. And I feel that AADA prepared me for the industry by giving me a wealth of information that I now have inside my body and inside my soul. And it's funny, the things that you remember when you need to remember them. One tool I use from AADA that I still use every day is I really got the good advice from one of my favorite teachers at the Academy to live life fully. That in order to express life, in order to share life, in order to be a mirror to life, which is what we are, you need to live it. And so every day it's like feeling tragic. You're like, oh, I'll use this as research. But it really is, you know, the smile that you meet on the street, that you see on the street, the connection that you have with the person that's at the coffee shop, walking across the street. You see people of different backgrounds, different lives. You never know that you may have to tell their story at one point, or an aspect of someone that you've met, and be like, oh, this is like that. This is that story. The connections that you have with human beings just in general is the connection that you want to show on screen, or you want to show in a movie, or you want to show in theater. You want to be a reflection back to humanity. And you can't do that if you're not living, baby. The biggest lesson I learned at AADA was that I'm an actor. This is what I do. This is what I was born to do. I'm trained to do it, and I'm gonna do it. Staying consistent in this industry means that you don't give up. You keep going. You may take a break. You may take a breather. You may need to mourn your losses, dust off your cobwebs at times, dust off the dust, but you keep going. If you're thinking about becoming an actor, my advice is to surround yourself with people that are doing the same thing. Go to school, get training, join the community theater, be a part of the small groups and the large groups that are acting. Watch TV in a way of studying it. There's a connection that us artists have, us performers have, where we just make everybody kind of feel comfortable around us because we are observers of life. And I love that about being a part of an acting community. So my advice would be to stay in an acting community, a community of people that are doing things. And coming to a school is the best way to start, because you're meeting all these actors. They become your best friends, I promise you. You end up creating together. You never know. I'm still friends with the people that I graduated the academy with, and I've made movies with some of them. I've danced all night with some of them. I've traveled with some of them. I even married one of them. So you never know who you're gonna meet. And I would say surround yourself with people that are doing the same thing and have the same drive that you have, and you can encourage each other when you need encouragement. It goes full circle. AADA will always be special to me because of the time in my life that I got to just play as an actor and got to really explore what it means to be an actor and what kind of actor I want to be, and really on a playful level. Even though we took it very seriously, I still take it very seriously, but when you keep that play, you keep that magic, you keep that fun, it really does fill your soul up. You know, you do it for the applause, as they say, but no, you do it because it fills your soul, because you're right where you need to be. Thank you, Academy. You guys really prepared me for life, and I am so incredibly happy that I started with you guys, and look, here I'm back again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.